Salute the Raiders, man. What's going on, homie? What's going on, man? I'll be with y'all in just a minute. I'll be with y'all in just a minute, man. Just setting up. Just setting up real quick, y'all. Just bear with me. Salute everybody in the chat, man. You already know what it is, man. It's Ice, so you know who said it, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Check in, man. You already know the vibes, man. Y'all just give me a few moments to get set up. We going in. We going in. We on that 2K, man. We on that 2K. It's Ice, so you know who said it, baby. Let's get it. Hey, yo, Smoke. Hey, give me a few moments, man. Give me a few moments. What's goody, homie? Yeah, I just went live, man. I just went live. So just give me a moment to set up. Hey, we monetize too, man. We monetize now. Yes, sir. Just give me a few moments, man. Yes, sir. It's about to go down. I ain't played your ass in a minute, man.
It's my first online game.
Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I seen when you got on, man, 'cause we friends and shit. But I ain't know. Yeah, I ain't know this is your first one.
I just love, bro. I love it too.
Word, word. Yeah, we about to get it in just a second, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all tell a friend to tell a friend. We live, man. Late night vibes on that 2K, man. Let's get it. Just give me another minute, man. Yeah, man. Everything been alright with you though?
What about you, bro?
Man, can't complain, man. Just taking it one day at a time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. It's all we can do, man. All we can do. Come on, man. This ain't taking that long. Here we go. Yeah, I'm just setting up, man. I'm gonna be live for a little bit, so I just wanna go ahead and set this shit up, man, while I'm at it. Shit, Raiders, man. Hey, I'm ready for whatever, man. Madden, hey, college 26, 27, 28, it don't matter. Yeah, man. I hear it's gonna be out soon. It's gonna be out soon, man. You don't be fucking with the football, do you? You only fuck with the basketball, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, man. I need to do more streams on this goddamn 2K, man. That's how I started. I started out. I mean, I was doing both, but definitely playing that 2K, man. Then I then I just kind of slacked off, man. Been on that fucking Madden a lot. Yeah, I need to get back to my bread and butter, man. Alright, let's see here. It's another couple of moments, man. This shit goddamn taking forever. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So you go ahead and make sure you go ahead and grab you a nice little cold one. You know what I'm saying? You already know how we do. You still be tossing it. You still be tossing it up, right? Like drinking, right? You say you stopped, right? Smoke. What happened? Smoke, you there? There you go. You still be tossing it up, man?
Yeah, what?
So you still be tossing it up? You know what I'm saying? So be drinking and shit?
No, just no.
Yeah. Yeah, well, shit. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with grabbing a nice little cold one right now. You know? Hold on, another few moments, man. Another few moments. I just got to set this shit up on YouTube and on Facebook. But yeah, man, like I said, I don't know if you heard me, but yeah, man, we monetized now, man. You know what I'm saying? Ice finally monetized. Shit, the work just beginning now. Shit just beginning. Gotta get to 1,000 subscribers, man. I gotta get my subscriber count up, man. I ain't been on this shit like that though. I've been working like a motherfucker, man. Just doing other shit, man, besides playing this game. Y'all already know this shit right here gonna be epic, man. Chat, man, check in, grab y'all some popcorn. I know it's late, but yeah, man, this gonna be an epic match, man. You know, we ain't played in a little minute. Man. Salute the smoke, man. Y'all already know what it is, man. Legend, the legend. Smoke in the motherfucking building. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say this shit now, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know who it is, man. The great one. The founder of the lounge, man. Yes, sir. I am he, I am him. I am Iceup84, man. I want to welcome each and every last one of y'all to the lounge this evening, man. Appreciate y'all being here. Y'all can be anywhere else in the world, but y'all here rocking and vibing with Ice, man. So I don't take that lightly. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I'll be your host for this evening. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You know, y'all already know what it is, man. I only require one rule in order before you enter into the lounge, and that's that you take your shoes off. You know what I'm saying? Once you do that, make sure you enter the lounge respectfully. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you won't miss nothing I drop. Also leave a comment in the comment section after the live. Let me know how you feel about the content. And last but not least, share the video so we can get Ice more into the algorithm, man. You know what I'm saying? You already know the vibes, man. So with that being said, y'all give me a few more moments. And me and Smoke goddamn about to load up on this motherfucking 2K, man. Much needed. Much needed. For like another 2 minutes, man. We good. Come on, man. This shit wanna freeze up right now. Come on now. We right here at the end. Here we go. Yes, sir, Raiders, man. Likewise, man. I'm looking forward to that College 26 too, man. Looking forward to Madden 26, to be honest with you, man. Because the Panthers is going to be a lot better than what people think, man. We're going to make some noise this year. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Man, hey, if y'all listening, man, if y'all new to the channel, man, make sure y'all get y'all membership badges, man. Get y'all membership, you know, to the lounge and shit, man. You know, show some love, show some support, man, because we monetized now. It's only up from here. Yes, sir. It's only up from here. Alright, another second on smoke. I'm just about to post this on Facebook real quick. Get a little bit more eyes, a bit more traffic. Come on, come on. That's you. Oh, okay. I thought you was coming with New York. I seen you with New York. I was about to say, coming with New York, man. All right, 2 seconds. This shit loading up now. All right, here we go. Here we go. I gotta think who the fuck I'm gonna come with, man. Who the fuck I'm gonna rock with. Yes, sir. Make sure if y'all new to the channel, man, y'all hit the like button. Subscribe if y'all haven't done so already, man. Let's get it. Alright, smoke. Let's do what we do.
This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. Now here's Irving. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low. And slam that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gafford with the block. Irving looking around. And the layup is good off the glass.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Irving. The Thunder making their last shot. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. Outside Irving. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Misses in close. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Back to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
It's tipped. To the wing, right side. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Thunder making their last shot. And that'll be Dallas's ball as it goes out of bounds. Mavericks able to keep the possession. Here's Irving. And down it goes. 2 points. Irving's gotten his second bucket.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Fires high post. Davis with a rebound. The Mavericks leading. And it's Irving off the drive. That one's good for 2. Irving's got 6.
Kyrie Irving has such a tight handle that regardless of what's in front of him, he will get past you and get to the cup.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Dang.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And here's Hartenstein. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Outside Irving. With the drive. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder trail by 4. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
Substitution on the court.
Come on, y'all. Let's get it.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Here's Irving. 6 points for him. Pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
Right there, you see one of the many ways AD can beat you with his craft.
Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Here's Wallace. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Right side, Williams. To end the drought. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Davis has got 6 points.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Wallace outside. Williams on the wing. No made baskets yet. And a nice finish on the layup.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Irving with it. Guarded now by Williams. And he makes it. 10 points for him.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Thunder trail by 8. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Outside Davis. Here's Gafford. And that does it for the first quarter. Mavericks ahead, up 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
I thought you were about to shoot that shit.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 6. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. The drive by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Thompson. Williams grabs the board. Thunder trail by 4. Pass to Wiggins. Shoots over Davis. The steal. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds of the Oklahoma City's ball.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Here's Irving. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Thunder trail by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Dallas. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. And here's Thompson for 3. Connects from downtown. Thompson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 12. Here's Hartenstein. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
No good on the free throw. So both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. Here's Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. Lively inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting a double team, so that's all it is. Continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, you've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
The amazing thing about AD, you don't have to create for him. He's a big man who can create for himself. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavs get their last shot to go.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Davis with it. Hartenstein covering. Dinwiddie left side. Thompson scanning the floor. Here's Lively. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 4. With his first shot attempt. Caruso misses. Pass to Davis. Knocked away. Ooh, Davis with the athleticism.
You know, the best thing about AD is he can contribute in every statistical category.
1:51 left in the first half. Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
BA, you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And it's rejected. SGA using that size.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, get off your feet and send it home, Klay Thompson.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Williams with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Caruso, the open look. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Certainly not the best look, but I admire the confidence to let it fly.
Here's Davis. And Davis slams it home.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Thompson. He's got 5. Launches it. They get it again. Pass to Marshall. Back to Davis. And that's not going to go. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA explodes to the rim.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, PA, this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Now here's Dort. He's scoreless. And they take the lead. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Well, the very definition of a stretch big, right? Chet Holmgren comes in with the reputation as a spacer.
Down low. Davis getting it done in the paint.
sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Irving. And the shot goes. Irving's got 14 points.
Guys, how good is Kyrie Irving at shielding off defenders and getting the soft shot up on the drive?
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The Mavericks pull it in.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Irving. Sweet little floater. And now a three-point Maverick lead.
Guys, hard to guard that floater with Irving when he makes it at the speed with which he does.
Williams on the wing. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Dort. The shot's good. Dort's gotten his first points in this one.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
And it's Irving missing. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a one-point game. The kick out to Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. Davis drawing the double team. Williams with it. Now Thompson defending. Pass to Dort. The kick out to Williams. Back to Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's about trusting your timing and the feel you have as that shot clock is dwindling. SGA, yes, sir.
Good on the bucket. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, forget about keeping it simple. He went for the high degree of difficulty on that lay-in.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. The kick out to Williams. Hits the trifecta. Williams has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Irving goes in. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Doris, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
And he can't hit the second.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Caruso outside. The Thunder with another miss. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Now here's Hartenstein. Dort with it. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
Yes, it's good.
Yeah, the way Kyrie varies his pace, hard for any defender to guess right.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. 33 points for him. Yep, count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Pass to Marshall for the tie. Drops in the three. Marshall's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, man, talk about hang time. What a wicked double clutch finish.
Hey, when you have that kind of space, you're allowed to get fancy. And that one's good. Irving.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15 points in just the second half. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. An insane. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And so it's Dallas with it. Outside Irving. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gafford grabs the miss.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Right side, Irving. Here's Christie. That shot missing. Good D by Wallace. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Count it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Wiggins with it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Outside Joe. Williams with the screen. Off target at the rim. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Davis. A tough finish inside from Davis.
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Hell of a game. Told you it was going to be one.
report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. This might be a close late game, but don't tell Coach. They were cool as a cucumber in the huddle, and I think that resonates with their players. We'll see if that approach works. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 44. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Shea all the way to the cup.
Just get right up and over the top of the defense. Gilgeous-Alexander, no doubt.
And the shot's good by Irving.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
And the technical free throw is good. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
Well, you see that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an excellent decision maker, such a dependable catalyst for this offense.
On the wing, Davis. And Davis slams it home.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
Toward outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Davis with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. 4 on the clock. SGA on the move. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes him look easy.
Here's Davis. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Davis has got 24.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Davis can't hit. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Williams. .110 left to the game. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
So smooth on the mid-range. Kyrie dialed in.
1:03 left to play in the 4th quarter. And stolen by Irving. Here he goes. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with a bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 52 points.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. That's going to send Anthony Davis to the line. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. Davis, no good on that free throw. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 54 points. So we see Oklahoma City get the win here.
I don't think I ever beat
It ends
you
up
before,
being a
Smoke.
fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that'll do
That
it,
was
folks.
good. Hey,
For
that was
Doris
a good
Burke,
ass
Allen.
game. That was a good game, bro. Hey, I got to see them stats. I got to see them stats. God damn, my man went off. You did too, though. You did too. Kyrie had 33, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. Davis had 26 points, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks. Clay had 5, and then the list goes on. Let's switch on over to the Thunder real quick. God dang. Yo, my man Gil just went off. 54 points, man. On Smoke. The infamous Smoke, man. I never could beat him before, man. But I finally did it, man. Yo, my man Gil just had 54 points, y'all. 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Hell of a game. And then the supporting cast. Yeah, we about to run it back. We about to run it back, Smoke. We definitely about to run it back. Yeah, that was a hell of a game, bro. Hell of a game. Hell of a fucking game, man. Salute the Smoke, man. Salute to you, bro. Nah, I'm just bullshitting with you, man. I'm bullshitting. I'm gonna talk my ish though, you know. But yeah, hey, give me 2 seconds, homie. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Be right back. Y'all don't touch that dial. It's ice, so you know set it, man. I just beat Smoke. Let's get it. Perp, if you watching, your ass next. Perp, if you watching, your ass next. You know, that Madden a lot, act like you too good for goddamn 2K. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, if your ass watching, Perp, for sure, your ass is next, homie. Coming up in this motherfucker. Nah, shout out to Smoke, though. Shout out to Smoke, man. That was a hell of a game, bro. Hell of a game. Hey, give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds, y'all. 2 seconds. Alright, chat. Alright, chat. Alright, chat.
We'll see the Dallas Mavericks taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Conley up top. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Dallas on defense. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Here's Davis. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
building. Get it.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Alexander went off, man. I had OKC. The boys went off, man. Get it, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Shout out to Smoke, man. The legendary Smoke. Playing against Smoke, man.
Conley with it. Pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Rocking him right off the floor. Explosive jam by McDaniels.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota had, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
And Edwards drops them both. Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. Takes it off the glass. Edwards got 6 points.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch Now, Coach immediately recognized the many talents of Kyrie Irving. One thing he pointed out was not losing Irving on defense. Coach said Irving is just as dangerous without the ball. We can't let him get behind us. We have to make sure someone is on him at all times. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, here is Edwards. He's got 6. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Going down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And Coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Not a fast start for the Mavericks. It's a 10-point game. Will it go? And it's slammed in by Davis.
High above the rim. Not many guys have that kind of length and verticality. I mean, Davis, one of the very few.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Minnesota leading by 10. Randall down low. Can't hit from in close. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. And the call against Julius Randle. That's his first foul.
Smokey there.
And here is Irving. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Outside Edwards. Rebounded by Gafford.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Irving. Here's Thompson on the money from 12 feet away.
The blend of confidence and skill, beautiful to see. Thompson knew all he needed was the ball in his hands.
And the rejection by Gafford. .137 left here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so different.
Alexander Walker on the wing. On 12 left in the first quarter.
What a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Lively. It's tipped. Stolen by Reed. And here's the fast break. Randle leading it all the way. 44 seconds left to play in the first. The 3-ball bangs on the trifecta. Randle's got 5.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Marshall. Still scoreless. Dallas moving it around. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas no good that time either. Here's Alexander Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 14. And the second quarter about to get started.
Yeah, I played Dallas first day. Playing Dallas again.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
They have started this game looking to push the tempo, and it's working for them. Great job of scoring in transition.
Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game is certainly changing. I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke with that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Here's Irving. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. He's got 6.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at mid-season this league has seen in a very long time. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie. A capable threat from distance now.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
That like button in the way in. God, turn on already.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be. That's the thing about Kyrie. He's a 3-level scorer.
Here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Ingles. On the clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the Timberwolves lead by 12. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Timberwolves leading by 12. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Miller outside. Pass to Dillingham. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Oh, and here we go at Marshall. Nobody back.
Hey, there's no denying it. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. Misses in close. Mavericks trailed by 10. Pass to Marshall. Dallas moving it around. Outside Irving. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Tonight has been all about Irving. When he's clicking, his offensive game is devastating.
To the left side wing. And the wide open shot from Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Irving drives in. Sweet little floater. Irving's got 14.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Here's Irving. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Back to DiVincenzo. A beautiful reverse layup. DiVincenzo's got his first points of the game.
DiVincenzo with a nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Here's Irving. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. He's got 18.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Substitution on court.
On defense, the Mavericks trailing by 4. Here's Randall. Rebounded by Gafford. Thompson right side. Left side, Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
When he's at his best, Davis is in attack mode, getting to that rim and playing with power down low.
Now here is Conley. Layup missed. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
All the way back.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Davis. That ties the game. Davis has got the first bucket of the third here for Dallas.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them. And we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report.
Boy, the creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
And they double up Davis. Thompson surveying the floor. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot.
Here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range too.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Mavericks trailing. Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Randall. Davis with it. He's got 8. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. It's clear that Davis loves to put on the show for the fans, and putting on the show is exactly what he's doing.
And here is McDaniel. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McDaniel's got his second basket of the game.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Davis. Julius Randle with the rebound. And finished off by McDaniel.
Getting the ball to somebody ready to stroke it. Selfless play by Edwards there.
Average trailed by 5. Pass to Davis. Right wing. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
But we were just talking, P.J. Washington has improved his defense, hasn't he?
He really has been intentional about getting better at that end of the floor. And, you know, he always had a good foundation for potentially being an outstanding defender, but then he put the work in. You know, he does a great job with his positioning. He's got excellent positional size, and because of all of that in his work, he's a versatile defender now that can make an impact at that end of the floor.
Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Here's Edwards, and he drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
High post, Davis. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. It's Davis on the wing. 10 points for him. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Outside Edwards. And it's good for 2. Edwards got 18 points in the game.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. The defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Ball right here. Out of the ball.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Minnesota. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you got to look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But, boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Now DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Davis. To the paint. And stolen by DiVincenzo. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Alexander Walker on the wing. To the inside. Down the clock. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
8 seconds left for the third. Here's Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 24 points. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Mavericks ahead, leading by a point. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Timberwolves with possession here. It's a one-point game. Pass to Minot. Back to DiVincenzo. Mavericks with the rebound. Outside Irving. Out to the wing. Six to shoot. In the corner, lively with it. Back to Irving. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Irving's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Irving with the steal. Here's Williams. He takes it in. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves on offense. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one is hammered home.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking...
Let's go, baby!
A back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
These games are played just like how they play in real life. Shit's crazy.
And the Mavericks making a change here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked this team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Fast to doing here. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Reed gets the bucket.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Irving with the ball. Defended now by Dillingham. Clark, Kyrie Irving has got to be as skilled a player as we've seen in the NBA.
Well, I tell you what, I don't know if I've ever seen a better layup maker than him. And I played against Isaiah Thomas and read about Nate Archibald and some of the other great small ball guards. But, man, this kid, Kyrie Irving, well, young man now, 50, 40, 90 on the season. And a lot of times he's making acrobatic layups against 6'9", and 7-foot guys. Special.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on an 11-3 run. And finished off by Edwards.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
After Reed, there's the triple. Mavericks with the rebound.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there. Poised under pressure to produce at the right time in the big time. AD.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Mavericks making a change here.
Substitution for court.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. And here's Gobert. He's guarded by Davis. Here's Christie. That's it, coming off the assist from Thompson. And it's now only a 1-point Minnesota lead.
Nice read by Thompson right there, you know, showing he's more than just a shooter with plays like this.
Here's Edwards. Christie with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. And it's Davis with the jam.
How about Davis, the big fella, converting with speed and bounce. No chance for the defense there.
Picked by Randall. Down low. It's tipped. Marshall with the steal. Here's Irving. And he comes up with the deuce. And now a 3-point Dallas lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Mavericks?
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson with it. Conley picks him up. Irving looking for an opening. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. So it's the Timberwolves now. They trail by 3. Outside Conley. Pass to McDaniels. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leading, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Irving. Money!
Comfortable in the clutch. That's who Kyrie Irving is, unfazed by the game's biggest moments.
Pass to Edwards. 30 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Laces one from 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
They recover it. Out to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Oh, good on the 3. Edwards with it. That will count. Oh, they shot at a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Dallas taking this. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, bring it.
I should have went for the tie, man. Should have went for the tie first, Jay. That was a good ass game, though. Good ass game. Oh, let's check out. Yeah, Kyrie went off. He ain't pull my numbers in the beginning, but yeah, he went off. He went off. Kyrie went off. Salute the smoke, man. We got an A. We got a tiebreaker. Hey, smoke. We got a tiebreaker, homie. I got an update on my end. Hey, I got an update on my end. Let's update and then come back.
Stop playing with.
Welcome to a special episode of NBA 2K TV. This week we have more interactives and you vote for the top play of the year finalists.
Can't wait for that. But first, ready to earn.
Alright, here we go, man. Tiebreaker. Tiebreaker. Tiebreaker, man. real quick. God damn it. Motherfucking tiebreaker. Shit. Salute everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. You already know, man. It's Ice, so you know who said it, man. Let's get it, man. Championship game 3.
We've got basketball action at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg M. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. He misses the free throw. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Now here's Brunson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside and painted area. Look out.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Here's Irving. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Pass to Gafford. Stolen by Anunoby. And pushing it up, here's New York. Brunson, right side. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Christie. Back to Irving. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Here's Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
Took him no time at all on that one. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Brunson. The kick out to Anunoby. On the clock. Bridges outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Christie. And that one drops for him.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
That kind of defense, it's almost as if they're just standing there.
Well, for the most part, they were just standing still. And you've got an easy 2 points.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Irving, good.
I mean, if you want to chase him off the line, that's fine, but that ability to dribble drive, this guy is impossible to guard. Kyrie Irving.
Outside for Robinson. And Towns throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. Good on the bucket. Brunson's got 11 points.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Takes the three. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Boy, whenever this team has needed a bucket, Jalen Brunson has been there right now in complete command of this ball game.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Bridges. Plays it up and banks it in. Bridges got his second bucket.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Here's Brunson. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Down low. And Towns throws it down.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
Now Irving. He's got 9. Thompson in the corner. Screen by Gafford. No good again that time. New York leading by 7. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Mavericks with the rebound. On the wing, Irving. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Irving's got 11 points.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Knicks out front. They lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Here's McBride. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Mavericks trailed by 5. Loads it up for Davis. And Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Hart. Lets it go with a 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Irving. Oh, that's blocked. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Payne. Pass to Iceup. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. McBride with the ball. Here's Iceup. Scoreless thus far. Bridges misses. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Christie. Here's Thompson. Davis with it. Defended by Bridges. Really left alone that time. Now just a 1-point Knicks lead.
And for his position, Davis, a solid distributor. He's one of the league's most unique players.
And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Up the floor. Here's Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Dallas.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And McBride gets it to go.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
And It's Irving missing. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Dallas. Back to Anunoby. Rebounded by Gafford. Right side Irving. It's tipped and stolen by Iceup. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Towns throws it down.
We call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Carl Anthony.
A nice shot by Irving.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Outside, Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. To the middle. Inside, Klay Thompson.
Well, inside the painted area, Klay Thompson showing off a little bit of touch.
And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
Here's McBride. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Iceup. There's a screen by Iceup. Teardrop shot. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Now, here's Gafford. Hasn't made one yet. Now Irving. 6 to shoot. Nice move. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Thompson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And I tell you what, nobody willing to put a stop to that slam.
Yeah, a break for the defense. That was a case of stand back, watch the show, buckle up.
He saw the defense playing soft and simply used his natural gifts to take advantage.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby has the open look. Off target from outside. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Nobody near Irving. Drills it from outside. Irving's got the lead up to 2 now for Dallas. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Dallas. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
You gotta tighten up, New York. You gotta tighten up, New York. You gotta tighten up.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A 2-point game. In the corner, it's Robinson. New York moving the ball around. Towns wide open. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
We know Doris and Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and Joe Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, has great hands. PJ can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Now, here's Anunoby. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here's Irving. Outside for Davis. Over Robinson. A second chance effort. 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. New York trailing. Brunson scanning the floor. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that drive.
The shot's good from Irving.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
Here's Brunson. And Lively pulls it down. To the inside. Here's Davis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, and the pump had the D jumping on that one. Davis just too good.
Second free throw, no good. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Stolen by Robinson. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Here's Irving. Pass to Davis. Back to Irving. Here's Christie. Now here's Irving. He's got 27. Shot clock at 5. Good. With time running down on the shot clock. Irving's got the game tied up here for Dallas. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Now Brunson. 16 points for him. The 3. And Lively pulls it down.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
The shot's good from Christie.
No defender within 5 feet of him, just inviting him to shoot the 3. That's a dangerous proposition.
Brunson outside. Got a hand on it. It up for Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give them a chance to discuss some potential alterations. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Brunson. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. And that one drops. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Hart. Robinson with it. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson with it. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now just a 1-point Maverick lead. The ultimate blue player, Josh Hart. Of course, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
Now here's Towns. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Quick shot there, and it's off target. There's 47 seconds left to the third. And he gets the bucket. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in it.
Here's Brunson. Ooh, the quick Jalen Brunson.
If Brunson sees any daylight, he's going to attack. Did just that on the drive.
Here's Irving. Pass to Lively. Back to Irving. Tries again. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Checking in for the Knicks. Precious Achiuwa. Miles McBride. Cameron Payne.
For the lead, driving in, and he sinks the layup. Payne's got his first points of the game. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Knicks lead by 1. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Iceup with the ball, who will bring it up for Dallas. Pass to Lively. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And an important part of every team's game. And we'll look at the hustle stats for Dallas.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Now here's Payne. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Towns. New York needs to get off a shot. Anunoby, good.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
It's Clay off the drive. It's rebounded by New York.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by New York. Yep, it counts. Irving's got 33 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ballgame.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
There's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Count that bucket.
Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Here's Irving. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson's quick off his feet.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And this guy is exceptional from the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
And he's good on the second.
Well, the critical free throw was the one to make it a two-possession game, and he got it.
Irving, good.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Now here's Brunson. With the floater. And the rejection by Gafford. Thompson outside. Pass to Irving. Stolen by Brunson. Here's on an open. Out to Brunson. Towns the screen. Inside. It's good again, and the next one, 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Here's Irving. Robinson with the block. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Banked in off the glass. Now it's a 7-point New York lead.
Well, exactly where you want Robinson taking advantage offensively. Use the length and size to score inside.
Yeah, no one around him. Dallas, no good that time either. Anunoby left side. Marshall with the steal. Right side Irving. Thompson outside. The tray. Thompson from way outside.
Well, big-time moment means big-time guy, and Klay Thompson delivers yet again.
Out to Brunson. .129 left here in the fourth quarter. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Just 5 on the clock. And Bridges jams it in.
Unbelievable. You think of Bridges as understated, not that flashy, and then he does that.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he preached the importance of patience down the stretch. Coach said we're not going to get it all back at once. Let's take it one trip at a time. Make it simple. Make it easy. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 4 on the clock. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. And it's good off the back rim and in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And here's Brunson. And it's blocked by Gafford. And he's able to get it back. And an intentional foul right there. And no good is the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
They've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2. Irving surveying the floor. To tie it up. It's off.
Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength, his savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
That's off as well, so he misses both. That's tipped. Here's Davis. It counts.
And what a huge sequence that could be.
A play that might come to define this game.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We're back after this from American Airlines Center. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Now here's Brunson. Takes it off the glass. Brunson's got the first basket here in overtime for New York. Down low. Stolen by Robinson. Brunson outside. Pass to Towns. Hangs in the air. And the rejection by Gafford. And he drives in. The shot's good. Marshall making the play. Gafford's got it all tied up now for the Mavs. Brunson with it. Picked up by Davis. From outside the arc. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Here's Hardy. A shot off that time. Brunson with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 3. Davis attacking. Pass to Hardy. Back to Davis. And here's Hardy. Screen by Gafford. Bridges with the steal. Here's Brunson. And the shot goes in. And it's a 5-point Knicks lead.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Floats one. Indeed, Irving drops it in. Irving's got 42 in the game.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Around 2 minutes into overtime now. It's been a good one.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Here's Brunson. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Outside Robinson. There's the triple. That shot, no good. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
Pass to Lively. And they double up Davis.
Stepping up, Davis is a fantastic option late. You know, with that height and skill set, he's going to get a good look.
6-second difference between shot and game play. Bridges, right side. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. Time's down low. Off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound.
No! No!
Even a decent shooter is going to make that under pressure.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They escaped with a victory, although they need an extra goal to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. Both teams felt like gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony Doris.
Bro, that was crazy. Bro, that was crazy, man. Bro, that was crazy. Bro, that was crazy, man. Smoke, that was crazy, man. That was crazy. That was a crazy game.
With some 2K TV Interactive.
And remember, all interactives in this special episode are presented by Hotels.com.
I ain't worried about all that. Hey,
A team in a playoff series has the potential of playing 16 total road games.
We're gonna meet again. Hey, GG's though. GG's, homie. That was crazy. Crazy, man. Crazy, man. That was crazy, man. That was a good game. Last second.
And welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Portland Trail Blazers taking on the Atlanta Hawks. And the Trailblazers start out with the ball. Now Williams. Pass to Duckworth. And he converts the layup.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Here's Shea. Young for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. To the paint. Williams gets the bucket.
This is goes to Clyde Drexler.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Young taking his time here. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. That'll be a 5-second call.
Portland ball.
And here's Portland. Pass to Kersey. Fires from deep. Okongwu grabs the board. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. The Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Launches from deep. Kept alive. Here's Okongwu. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. And it's Porter with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. 4-point game.
What's good?
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. It's the Miami Heat taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Now, here's Brown. Pass to Marley. The screen from Brown. 6 to shoot. And Brown throws it down hard.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Now Lillard. Over Hardaway. And no good that time.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. The kick out to Lopez. Off target from outside. It's been a quick start for Miami. Hardaway with it. Dan Marley on the wing. Back to Hardaway. Lets it go from 11. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Not a fast start for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Lillard left side. Drains the 19-footer.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Marley. Outside Hardaway. Around to Kumbo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Lillard. Floats it up for Giannis. And taken away by Brown. 4-on-3 break. A three from Marley. Lopez grabs the board. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. They trail by 3. Lillard outside. It's hauled in by Brown. And Miami has possession. Outside Hardaway. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep three. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
Yeah, and Mourning's just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, the defense sinking and filling the lane, but Lillard stops short and floats one over the top.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And the Bucks with possession. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Over in the corner, Portis. No good on his first attempt of the game.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Bucks trail by 3. The shot by Lillard, wide open. He nails it, and we're tied up. Lillard's got 7.
I like watching Lillard pull right up on the defense. Outstanding at catching him off guard.
And here is Hardaway. On the wing, Marley. Shot clock at 5. On to Hardaway. And stolen by Portis. Kuzma with it. Picked up by Brown. Here's Portis. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mashburn. Back to Hardaway. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Porter. And then Porter with the jam.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Here's Trent. Caught it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable. Just crippling defense.
And it's Green missing. Now Austin. Still without a basket. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Bucks leading by 6. Porter with it. And finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one. Slamming it down with authority.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. And the flush by Antetokounmpo!
Giannis anticipating there and just creates his own chance.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Mourning. Here's Crotty. Latrey. Mourning inside. That misses off the back.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Now here's Giannis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I wonder if Antetokounmpo is Greek for lightning, because that's what he did there on the penetration.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Heat trailed by 10. Here's Crotty. Nothing on the board. Clock at 6. the Heat need to get a shot off. Mourning can't make it work. Bucks leading by 10. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it fun. Them continue.
Hey, yo, we out of here, man. We'll catch y'all a little later. We out of here. We'll be back with some Madden. Make sure y'all hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy Ice, man. We out of here.